When the owners of Liverpool Football Club recently announced plans to start charging as much as £77 for a single match ticket, the response was one of anger and frustration. Liverpool fans staged a walkout on 77 minutes at their home game against Sunderland to protest against the plans, and as a result, the plans were scrapped. But the Fenway Sports Group's plans to charge such prices raised fear throughout the country that football clubs may start to become detached from their local community. We're here at Edgeley Park, home of Stockport County, to see what they do to make sure football remains affordable for their supporters and that they don't lose touch with the local community.
In terms of being rooted in the community, as you can see yourselves, we're right at the heart of Edgeley. We want to stay here, and I think one of the things we are doing, and we're better at, I think, than most clubs, is listening to supporters. We used to have a scheme in the 90s where we visited schools and we gave tickets away, literally hundreds of tickets. And what happened was that those fans stayed with us, so young people stayed with us. So there's a real group of supporters now who came into Stockport County because of that scheme. Unfortunately, due mainly to change of ownership, the scheme ended. I'm pleased to say we've started that again. I mean, we reduced all the prices right across the board in 2013 and we've frozen them ever since. I think it's sad when clubs are trying to charge that kind of money, and I think, you know, this has, to use a well-worn phrase, it's been a working man's game. At £77 a ticket, it's not a working person's game. I mean, it's just a horrendous amount of money. But I think we're pitched about right, if I'm honest. And I think I look at the other league clubs in our area, most of whom don't get gates the size that we get. And I know for a fact, you know, Rochdale, Oldham, Bury are all charging a good £75 to £100 more per season ticket. So I think we're probably pitched at about the right level. A season ticket at our discounted rate, if you buy early doors, you get it for £225 for the season. Match day price around £15 a ticket.
After Stockport's home game against Gainsborough Trinity, we also spoke to fans outside the ground to see what they thought about the pricing.
I personally don't mind paying what I pay. I think other people will probably say it's a little bit too much for Division 6, but Ware County, I think it's probably to keep the club going, it's probably what we need to be charging.
Well, I think like for this stadium here, it's a good price really, you know, it's not a bad stadium, you know. It's a league club stadium in my opinion, you know.
So Stockport are able to ensure that football remains an integral part of their community, and with Premier League clubs capping away ticket prices at £30 from next season, they can hopefully follow suit.